For this question, we want to find the level curve of f passing through 2 and 4. So x is 2 and y is 4. So first of all, we want to plug in x and y equals to 2 and 4 into f of xy. So let's do that. Plug in. Okay, so to do that, let's say, and the reason why we're doing this, sorry, is because we want to find out what is f of x, y, what is the value of the function when x is 2 and y is 4. So we have f of 2, 4 equals to square root of 4 minus 2 squared plus 4 all over root of 5 minus 4, right? And let's expand and simplify. So we have square root of 4 minus 4 plus 4 all over square root of 5 minus 4 is 1. Notice that these will cancel out, and then we're left with square root of 4 over 1, or square root of 1, and square root of 4 is just 2, so we have 2 over 1, and the answer is just 2. Okay, so this is f, the function f of 2, 4 is 2. So we see that. And then now we're going to use this and plug it in to the function and just solve for y as a function of x. Okay, so we have, right, we have 2, sorry, let me write, let me rewrite this. So this is f of x, y equals to, the function is root of y minus x squared plus 4 over root of 5 minus y, right? And then we are going to just pretty much, we're going to plug in this side. This is going to be 2, and then we're going to leave this as is, and then we're going to isolate and kind of solve for y as a function of x. So we're going to put y on one side and everything else on the other side. So we have, this is 2 equals to root of y minus x squared plus 4 all over root of 5 minus y. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to isolate and solve for y. So we're going to move things around. So let's see, what did I do here? I plugged in 2. I'm going to try to make sure I write down everything that I do here. And then we're going to multiply both sides by 5 minus y, the root of 5 minus y. So we have 2 times the root of 5 minus y equals to root of y squared minus x. Oops, not y squared. Y minus x squared plus 4. Okay, so what I did there was multiply both sides by root of 5 minus y. And then here we have this. So next I'm going to take the square of both sides because I want to get rid of these square roots, right? So I'm going to square both sides. So we have 4, 5 minus y equals to y minus x squared plus 4. So what I did there was I square both sides. And then I'm going to expand and simplify. So I'm going to expand this 4 into the brackets. So we have 4 times 5 is 20, and then 4y. So we have 20 minus 4y equals to y minus x squared plus 4. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do, actually I'm going to write down what I do, expand. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring everything with a y on one side and everything with an x on the other side. So here I have minus 4y, okay, plus minus y. So I'm going to bring this y to this side, and then I'm going to bring the 20 to the other side. So I have minus 4y minus 4 equals to minus x squared plus 4 minus 20. Okay, so that's what we have there. And what did we do? What we did there was we, I guess we'll say we subtract y from both sides. And what we also did was we and subtract 20 from both sides. Okay, and then so that's what we have there. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to simplify. So we're going to simplify. I'm going to get rid of these red marks. Okay, so simplify. We have minus 4 and minus 1. Y is minus 5y. And then on here, so that's, I just simplified these two. Next, we're going to simplify these because they're just constants. So minus 4 plus minus 20, or 4 minus 20, that's minus 16. So we have minus x squared minus 16, right? And then, so what did we do there? Just simplify it. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by minus 5. So I want to get rid of this minus 5 because I want to have y as a function of x, right? Y on one side, everything else on the other side. So then we have y equals to minus x squared minus 16 divided by minus 5. So here I just divide both sides by minus 5. Okay, and then simplifying, we will have y equals to, notice that there's a minus, minus, minus. We can cancel out all the minuses, right? So then we will get x squared minus 16 over 5. And that's your final answer. So y is a function of x. And we just simplified here. Okay, so there's your function. Maybe I'll rewrite it just one more line. I'll write y as a function of x equals to x squared minus 16 over 5. If you want, you can also factor the numerator. You can write it as x minus 4, x plus 4 over 5, because there's a difference of squares here. X squared minus 16 is x squared minus 4 squared, and we can write it like that. So either way should be acceptable. It depends on what your prof wants, if they want you to simplify, if they want you to factor the numerator or just leave it expanded. And that should be the answer.